In the April issue of Airman Magazine, New York's 106th Rescue Wing deploys with a new sense of duty. Airmen work around the clock, keeping aircraft in top shape for enduring freedom. And follow a C-17 crew as they bring home fallen veterans from the Vietnam War. April's Airman Magazine. Lock on to it now.
USAFE Services is hosting the U.S. Forces Racquetball Tournament May 11th and 12th at Sembach Air Base in Germany. All USAR and USAFE ID card holders are invited. The registration deadline is May 7th, so act fast.
Every day, U.S. naval forces in Europe are on station. They support fleet operations out of Naples, Italy. They treat patients at the medical center in Sigonella, Sicily. They fly support missions out of Mildenhall, England. Wherever they are needed, the U.S. Navy is there. Since the world doesn't stand still, U.S. naval forces in Europe stand ready.
SNAP, Safe Neighborhood Awareness Program, a community-based volunteer program that gets neighbors helping neighbors to keep their community safe and secure. To find out more on SNAP, contact your local Provost Marshal's office. It's a SNAP.
You have to turn around.
When I get angry at the kids, sometimes I can't help screaming at them. At times, I even get so upset.
I just completely lose control. I yell at them for the least little things. Sometimes I even hit them. Sure, I feel bad after I do it. I know it's not right, but it's
the way my parents treated me when I was young.
I guess there are some things we never forget.
I gotta be me! I gotta be! What? What?
Sometimes it's best to be just another face in the crowd.
I gotta be me!
Because conspicuous behavior can be dangerous behavior.
What else can I be but who I am?
Stand out in the crowd and you stand out to terrorists.
Uh-oh.
As far back as 1819, Congress said ships of the line would be named after American states, rivers, or cities. Later, the law was changed to apply to battleships. And that's why names like the New Jersey, the Wisconsin, and the Missouri will live on forever. Names are important, a fact recognized by Congress. Another fascinating chapter in America's military history.
There's something about Dave.
I kissed a woman who kissed a duck.
And there's something about being on The Late Show.
Are you just nuts?
That makes some people
Hi, everybody!
go a little crazy.
It's beautiful!
What are you doing to me, Dave? I'm so sorry, David.
The Late Show with David Letterman.
That's gonna cost you. Oh, my God!
AFN Late Nights.
Sergeant Griffin was smart. He and his wife drew up their wills a few years ago. They thought of everything: the kids, their bank accounts, their heirlooms. All the details were spelled out clearly in their wills, locked away safely in a bank back in their hometown in Iowa. Unfortunately, they forgot to tell anybody. Which is why a more convenient place for a will is in a fireproof box that's accessible. Give a copy to a family member or friend and let them know where to find the original. Because a will is worthless if it can't be found.
This used to be the Frankfurt PX. For many Americans, it's now just a memory. But what isn't forgotten is the memory of a terrorist attack that occurred here in 1985. A car bomb rocked this area, injured 35 people, and seriously damaged nearby buildings. This was the third car bomb that year, and they still didn't see it coming. Stay alert, report unusual activity, and don't think the unexpected can't happen to you.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Quite stylish. Good night, Seattle. We love you.
You don't have a corner on personal grief, and it's an insult to you.
Connie McDowell.
Who's he?
Sibowitz.
Good chance. That was my partner.
NYPD Blue, 9 p.m. AFN Mondays.
It's 9 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Major General C.J. Wax, Commander of the Army and Air Force Exchange Service. Being stationed overseas away from familiar products and services can be a challenge. To make your overseas tour more enjoyable, your exchange has a full range of goods and services available. For an even larger selection, take advantage of the All Services Exchange catalog, or shop us online anytime at AFRTS.com. So stop by your local PX or BX either in person or on the web. We'll make you feel right at home.
If you've considered adopting or are an adoptive parent, you're invited to the 2002 European Adoption Symposium, May 11th. Get advice from legal advisors, American immigration officials, adoption agency representatives, and other experts concerning adoption issues and adoptive children. If you're interested in attending or wish to contribute expertise, time, or resources, contact the American Red Cross at the Landstuhl Regional Medical Center at DSM 486-7298.
This week on Destinations.
From beginning to end, it takes about 3 months to create the entire bill.
But this big camera staring right in my face, so great face for radio I've got.
For an emergency in England, call 999.
On the next edition of Army News Watch, Fort Drum welcomes home 10th Mountain Division troops from Afghanistan. Secretary White holds conference at the Pentagon, and the Army officially welcomes the Striker. Join us for those stories and more on the next Army News Watch.
The federal debt is the money the United States owes its creditors. For over 200 years, American politicians have been trying to eliminate the federal debt. Starting in the 1830s, the government was very close to its goal. President Andrew Jackson took steps to curb federal spending and eliminate fiscal waste. At the same time, the U.S. was collecting large sums of money on tariffs and the sale of public land. In January 1835, the federal government paid off the last of its debt and the country celebrated. There was even a surplus of $20 million. But America's debt-free status didn't last long. The government decided to give the surplus to the states, and within a month, the government was owing money again. January 1835, the first, last, and only time America was debt-free.
Doug, Fred, they say nothing is certain, but this and taxes.
Taxes? Remember when we were in the service, how confusing they could be?
I never knew which types of pay was subject to tax and which weren't.
It's a good thing we had a unit tax advisor or legal office to go to for help.
Thank heavens, we're through with taxes now.
Welcome. Before I issue you your halos, you'll need to fill out these.
Tax forms? This is heaven, right?
From the Emmy Award-winning creator of Ally McBeal and The Practice.
There are a lot of people here who think you're out of step. Don't take advantage of my adoring you. I will do what's best for the school.
Boston Public.
9 p.m. AFN Wednesdays.
The action-adventure prequel to The Mummy, The Rock stars as the Scorpion King. And Sandra Bullock matching wits with two young killers in Murder by Numbers.
We have opportunity, now we need motive.
On the next, Ebert and Roper.
AFN Sundays.
Michael Smith.
PFC Halcyon Russell.
Special Joe Williams.
And Sergeant Gabriel Milky.
We're stationed in Germany.
Thanks for all your support.
What's wrong?
Look who's watching.
Sorry, ma'am, but we didn't know your little girl was there.
This show might be on another regional AFN channel, one that's intended for shift workers who can't watch us during normal prime time.
Or this could be on any channel and she just happened to catch a show with adult content.
Either way, it's good to know you're keeping an eye on what she sees.
Staying tuned into your children means tuning in to what they're watching.
Primary care managers who coordinate all your medical needs, priority access to care in military medical facilities, and no cost for authorized civilian medical care. These are some of the many benefits of being enrolled in TRICARE Europe Prime. These are in addition to the many other benefits of the TRICARE program, including a toll-free nurse advice line, wellness programs, and patient liaisons. Need more information? Contact your TRICARE Service Center. Prime enrollment, another TRICARE Europe benefit.
Although we don't have the power to turn back time, we do have the power to alter the future. Before you drink and drive, take a look at your future. Ask yourself, what are you willing to lose?
This is the Napa Order